Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Troy Allen Golight and welcome to Trigger Time TV. All right guys, in this episode, to get things started, Chase Jenkins is going to teach you how to correctly defeat the cover garment.
Hey folks, Chase Jenkins from Talon Defense here. We're at the Mobile Metro Police Training Facility in Mobile, Alabama. Got my good friend Mike here, who works in law enforcement in this area. Is going to help me through some of these episodes today. What we're going to talk about today is defeating cover garments. This time of year, the weather starts getting a little bit cooler. It allows us to wear more clothes. That can add to extra steps in defeating cover garments to be able to access our pistol. A couple things when we start looking at cover garments. You have to kind of dress around the gun, right? So make sure you're choosing the appropriate clothing for where you're carrying the gun is one of the big things. The other thing that we see when we start working covert carry classes is folks will have a problem defeating the cover garment. I look at it a little bit different than a lot of folks. I have one opportunity to get the gun into play, so defeating the cover garment is the first step and the first thing that has to happen correctly. So what we'll be looking at today is two different types of cover garments. A closed front, like what I have on here, can be a shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie, something heavy, a jacket that's actually zipped up or buttoned up, or we can have an open front garment like Mike has on that allows us access from the front of the cover garment, right? So today, for the purposes of this segment, I'm carrying an appendix style and Mike is carrying at about the 3 o'clock position. So there's two different ways to defeat the cover garments to access these different positions of carry. Mine, being an appendix up front, what I like to do is take both hands, get them right on the cover garment where the pistol's at, using both hands, 100% assured that I'm defeating the cover garment to allow me access to the handgun. Mike's open front garment, he has two options. He can use his primary hand to sweep the cover garment out of the way aggressively, or he can use his support hand, grab a handful of clothing on the support side and pull it out of the way. So either way, it gives you options, right? Whatever the situation may be will probably dictate which one of those he does, right? So just to kind of walk through this, defeating the cover garment from appendix carry, I'll bring the cover garment up. I will get the best grip I can possibly acquire on the pistol, bring it up to retention, make both hands, push the gun out, and run through my string of fire. When I start going back to the holster, I have to again defeat the cover garment while the muzzle is still downrange, oriented in the last known safe position. Then I will look at the holster to make sure there's no obstructions, and I will place it back into the holster. Mike will defeat his cover garment the same way. Bring the pistol up, push out, get his sight picture, handle his business. When he goes back to the holster, the simplest way to do it is defeat the cover garment from the support side. That way he knows he is not going to muzzle his hand. All right, so we'll run it live for you here real quick. We're going to load and make ready. All right. Running through mine from appendix carry, both hands defeating the cover garment, putting one hit on the steel, defeat the cover garment, get a grip on the pistol, push out, get that good sight pitch, good trigger press, do our post engagement, and it's time to go back to the holster. Mike, from the 3 o'clock position, defeats his cover garment, brings the gun up, works his threat, makes sure everything's down, and goes back to the holster. All right, we'll run it at speed, see which one of them's quickest, right? See who can get a hit on the steel first. Ready, Mike? Here we go. Hit it! And then we go back to the holster. All right, folks, Chase Jenkins from Talon Defense. See you on the range.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by Bravo Company Manufacturing, Bravo Company USA, Car Arms, Magnum Research, Auto-Ordnance, Firebird Targets, Cheaper Than Dirt, Hudson Manufacturing, TRUGLO, Silencer Co., Laser Activated Shot Reporter, Hornady, McCree's Precision, Kinetic Development Group, Arachnagrip, and PELTOR.